5,000 Roman soldiers marched into the mist-shrouded highlands of ancient Scotland and were erased from existence. The Legio IX Hispana, a legendary fighting force that had conquered for Rome across 3 continents, simply disappeared from history as if they had never existed at all. The 9th Legion wasn't just any military unit. Founded around 65 BC, they had fought in some of Rome's bloodiest campaigns. They crossed the Alps with Julius Caesar. They crushed rebellions in Spain, giving them their name, Hispana. They helped Claudius conquer Britain in 43 AD, serving as the tip of Rome's spear for nearly 2 centuries. By 108 AD, the 9th Legion was stationed at Eboracum, modern-day York, tasked with holding Rome's northern frontier in Britain. The land beyond was hostile territory, home to fierce Caledonian tribes who refused to submit to Roman rule. These weren't farmers with pitchforks. They were seasoned warriors who knew every hill, every forest, every place to stage an ambush. Historical records from this period are frustratingly sparse, but we know tensions were escalating. Raids increased. Outposts went silent. Then, around 120 AD, the 9th Legion simply vanishes from all Roman documentation. No battle reports, no casualty lists, no mentions in dispatches. A force of over 5,000 men, along with their support staff, cavalry, and equipment, just gone. The silence is deafening. Rome kept meticulous records of military affairs, especially disasters. When Varus lost 3 legions in the Teutoburg forest, it was documented, mourned, and never forgotten. But the 9th? Nothing. The most disturbing part is that their legion number was never reused, a Roman tradition usually reserved for units destroyed so utterly that rebuilding would dishonor the dead. The massacre theory seems obvious. Perhaps the 9th marched too far north, pursuing raiders into the highlands, and walked into a carefully planned trap. The Caledonians could have annihilated them in a remote valley where no one would find the remains for centuries. But here's the problem. The Romans would have sent search parties. They would have investigated. Someone would have written something down. Some historians argue the truth is far more mundane. Maybe the 9th wasn't destroyed at all. Evidence suggests they might have been transferred to the eastern frontier, perhaps to fight in Judea or along the Danube. Legion rosters were reorganized constantly. A few fragmentary inscriptions place men from the 9th in the Netherlands around 121 AD. Could the entire disappearance be nothing more than lost paperwork? But that explanation has its own holes. Why the complete silence? Why never mention them again? Why not reuse their prestigious number if they simply merged with other units? Archaeological digs in Scotland continue, searching for any trace of a massive battle site. So far, nothing conclusive has emerged. The mystery deepens when you consider what came next. Emperor Hadrian visited Britain in 122 AD and immediately ordered the construction of his famous wall, a massive defensive barrier stretching coast to coast. Was this just good military planning? Or was Hadrian responding to a catastrophe so severe it demanded Rome abandon any dreams of conquering northern Britain? Modern theories range from plague to desertion, from political purges to administrative errors. Each explanation accounts for some facts while ignoring others. The truth might be a combination, or something we haven't even considered yet. What we know for certain is that Rome's military machine, famous for its documentation and discipline, somehow lost track of an entire legion. 5,000 trained soldiers don't just vanish into thin air. Somewhere in the Scottish Highlands, beneath centuries of soil and myth, the answer might still be waiting. Or perhaps the 9th Legion's greatest victory was becoming the one mystery Rome's historians couldn't solve. If you commanded a legion and knew you were about to be wiped out, what final message would you leave behind for history to find?